Hi, everyone. I'm here this morning to share something that happened this week, and hope that, as I share, it will empower, inspire, educate, and give someone the guts, the tenacity to stand up, yeah, for what is right. Oh, okay, let me begin now from what I've said, what happened to me this week. I left my home this week with the intention to, go and facilitate business because I am doing stuff for myself, yeah, to survive. So I think that going into a business place, to talk with someone, regarding your business, it's just the right thing I was doing. I didn't know that, going in there, I would like, drawing attention to myself, so unfortunately, I just summing up things, for what from what happened, that how the person came off, a few days ago, it has to be personal. Now I know this individual for a few years now. Few years, I said, for a very long time. From, my son was a very young age. I used to take this person to that individual to cut his hair. I'm not gonna call no name. So I'm not trying to, draw attention to the individual, but the situation. For people to know that, what, your behavior is not acceptable. And you have to be careful because you see people, you don't just take chances. Where I'm coming from, and a lot of people who know me know that domestic violence is my niche area. That's the area that I look out for, anybody that going through it, and if I can encourage you or support you, I will. So for an individual gonna want to exert their behavior in a very secretive way, don't try it with me. Yeah, it is wrong. Controlling behavior, I don't accept it. I don't embrace it. I just want to make the public know I do not embrace violence in no way. Domestic abuse, whether psychological, mental, emotionally, or physical, I do not embrace it. I don't take on board people who are violent towards women. I don't support you. I don't live with you. I don't form relationship with you. So if I find out that you're that nature person, even if I'm going to do business with you, I'm going to pull back. I am going to pull back. So I just want to make it clear. Yeah, I stay clear of domestic abuse. I, I do things with myself. From I came out of that lifestyle, I try to revamp myself. I re-educate myself. Yeah, I make myself knowledgeable to any information out there that can empower me. That's what I do. So just want to make it clear, and I will repeat myself. I don't embrace no sort of rough behavior. Some guys from our background, my countrymen, I must tell you, I'm not gonna call out their ethnicity. You know who you are. You leave your country, you come to this country, you have to understand that you're in a different environment, and you have to learn to adapt to the British society. So I just made that clear. What I just want to continue to say that yes, I went into this business place, yeah, and I said that I was soliciting business with this individual, and only because I knew that person. I called the person before I went, sorry, before I went into their the business environment, and I let them know what time I was coming. Unfortunately, I arrived a little bit later than the time. I think two or three person was there, and I said, "Is it the right time to talk?" The person said, "Yes, just talk." So you know what? I just begin to talk and share what my reason for being there. I sat a little, while with the person, talking, sharing, suggesting what my intentions were. And the person said, yes, they would like me to, to do certain things for them. Upon leaving, the person said, are you going to come back? I said, no, I can't come back because, it's late evening and I have other stuff to do. And, providing that I drive, for me, I have to think wise. Driving up and down, it's a waste of fuel for me. So I do my business there. And I said, if you want to reach out to me, fine. You can get back to me, as soon as possible in your own time. I think a day or two after that, my phone rang. When the phone rang, the person sound, a little bit, getting personal. And to be honest, I said to the person, Sorry, I'm a bit busy. To be honest, I was busy because I was out and about. I couldn't, entertain a conversation. So I said, I'm out and about. Can I get back in touch with you? And I quickly hang up because I started to feel funny. No, people can't just, I don't mix business with pleasure. Yeah, I don't mix business with pleasure. If I come to you and it's business, business, I am not looking for a relationship. And even if I'm looking for a relationship, I know what I want. Yeah, I know what I will tolerate. I know what I will not embrace. So people coming like, they want to, control you. They want to make you feel, intimidated. Don't intimidate me. Yeah. I'm not a rough woman, but I can stand up for myself. Too much or too many of these men out there feel as if, they can manipulate women, they can control you. Yeah. They want to bring into their environment, they want to subdue you. Don't do it with me. I've passed that. So I just quickly exit, as I said. And I just said to myself, you know what? I don't think, or I won't go in business with that person. A day or two again passed. The person called me the day before yesterday, and it was like how the person approached me. I was a little bit taken aback, and they said, "Okay, sorry." Again, I was in the supermarket. I can't talk to you now. The person was so, aggressive, irate, and started to become abusive. I quickly exit the phone, and I sent a text and I said, "I'm so sorry if you got the wrong idea, but sorry, forgive me." And I exit. The person was calling me. I quickly blocked the person. The person chose to call again from a private number. Now, when I do answer private number, I don't like answering private number, but sometimes you may not know who is calling. So I answered the phone. It was the person again. Started to become verbally abusive. And I'm just saying to myself, why is this person behave like this? What is the matter with him? Now the person sent a text message, yeah, relating to my child, my son. And the text message was so disturbing. My child chose to live the lifestyle he wants to live. Yeah. If he calls himself gay, I'm his mom. I just have to love him. Yeah. I may not endorse the lifestyle, yet that doesn't give me no reason not to love my child. Whether you're from the LGBT group, whether you're from heterosexual group, I still love you, whoever you are. I am not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to fight nobody or to conform nobody to my way of living. But what I'm just saying, that person was, being very nasty, and how much they don't condone those sort of lifestyle. And they are from a such and such a place, and they get rid of people like that. Now, that was very much disturbing for me. It affected me psychologically, emotionally, mentally. When I went to my bed night before last night, I couldn't sleep because all I was thinking, that person, what that person said, that they can get rid of. I said, get rid of what? To be honest, I had to report it because I just said to myself, that is a cruel individual. And the person, was just carrying on and on. As a matter of fact, I didn't even let you know I went into the shop because when the person sent the message to me and the phone call, as I said, I become a bit concerned. I wonder if my child went into, the shop, get his hair done and didn't pay. So I called another friend because I said to myself, based upon the text message and the voice note, the person sounded too aggressive for me to, approach them alone. So I called a friend. I didn't listen to that voice message until my friend come. I said, let us listen to this together. So it's during that time listening to the voice message, I realized the content, what was said, yeah, the assertion, the threat. And I said to myself, no, I got to take it. I got to share it with the police because this person is so rude, disrespectful. And the person, when I went in the shop, I went in so nice because I thought I knew this person. And as I said from the beginning, I went in to do business with the person. And I know that person for years when my child was very young. Yeah. So for him to come off in that manner, very abusive, verbally, and his body language was so intimidating. And I was saying to him, calm down. I'm not here to make a fuss. I'm just here to try to see if I can bring a resolution to the complication, the confusion, because I'm not understanding, what went wrong, why, you're so angry with me, in your text messages and in your voice note. Can we sort it out? And I tell you, his behavior was so appalling. Listen, I don't embrace those sort of behavior. And I'm not going to tell no one that I'm not a merciful person. I'm a merciful person. But when you're going to abuse me, the person went as far as said, I am the one that caused my child to become who he is. Who dare you? There are so many parents out there today. So many parents concerned. Yeah. And as I said, every individual know who they are. I am from a faith-based background. I'm a Christian. Yeah. And I never forget that guy said to me, he said, oh, the first day you came into my shop, I remember you was telling me about Jesus loved me. So you're a Christian. So how did you cause your son to turn out the way he is? No, that is an allegation. You're accusing me. How can we parents, be accused that we allow our children to make the choices that they make? This person is a controller. Yeah. And as I said in the beginning, after coming out of his shop the first day when I went in to facilitate business, the second time he called, the first time he called, he sounded as if, he want to get personal. And there and then I said to myself, no, because to be honest, my countrymen, I don't do you if you're disrespectful, if you're an abuser, yeah, if you're a manipulator, and if you're a controller. And I will tell you, I know all the signs to domestic abuse. Don't try it with me. Yeah, don't try it with me. I educate myself, I empower myself, and I empower myself to empower other women, whether women or men who are experiencing it. Don't sit quiet and fade away. Share it, speak out about it. Yeah, if you can't help yourself, find an organization, find somebody that you can talk to. But don't stay silent and wither away. I can tell you, it did affect me. It affect me, man, because all I'm thinking as a mother, this person gonna tell me, oh, they do away with people like that. You can't say those things and expect people like me gonna shut up. No. I never forget I was with a young lady. I went into a shop to do my nails, and she said, what do you do for a living? As a matter of fact, I handed out some flyers recently, and she had some there. And she said, oh, you're a domestic violence advocate. She said, men gonna be scared of you. You don't need to be scared of me. Yeah, I'm only standing up for justice. God called me to stand up for the weak, the vulnerable, for those who can't speak for themselves. I don't like injustice. Whether it coming from our children, whether it coming from interpartner, whether it's in a private relationship, yeah, a intimate relationship, husband and wife, people not supposed to, subject themselves, or they shouldn't be subject to this sort of behavior. Parents are experiencing it from children, yeah. Husbands are experiencing it from wife. Wives are experiencing it from husband. But what I'm just saying today, be empowered, yeah. Stand up, share it. And I just want, this individual, if they hear, or if somebody's saying that, oh, they see a Jamaican woman talking about, somebody, come off, very strong towards her and, threatening her son. Yeah, I have to share it, because people from the LGBT, group, they're still human. We don't know what caused them to be the way they are. So it can be mentally. It could be a mental health issue. Yeah. It could be psychological. We don't know. Maybe some of these people get abused from they were young. So that spirit has been unleashed upon them. Yeah. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to force my religion, my belief, my perception, how I view things. But what I'm just saying, listen, we are living in a society that is very intolerant. People are cruel out there. Yeah. For those of us who call ourselves Christian, I don't discriminate against these people. My son is my son. He's out there, he's open, he dressed the way he want to dress. That's his business. Yeah. I talk to him as a mother. I encourage him. Yeah. I am from a Christian faith. I have the right to teach my children Christian principle. Nobody can tell me not to do that. Yeah. It's my home. But when people gonna exert, their own opinion, their way of life, These men come from wherever they come from. They come to Britain. They come here with the same lifestyle. Come on, brothers. When I support my brothers, yeah, I look at them as my fellow brothers. And it's not only my fellow brothers I want to support, any individual, because we are all human. But what I'm just saying, I look out for this person because this person is my countryman. I could say to myself, no, because my story talk about, my fellow brothers, how they behave. They are so aggressive. They are mean to their women. Most of these men, they have mommy issues. It's the truth. And we women, we need to stop and think, for those who want to date these men, dig deep in their life, look into their history. What sort of relationship do they have with their parents, especially with their mother? I'm not saying, they are good mothers, they are bad mothers. Sometimes we mothers, especially single mothers, sadly, the men, they get up and they walk away, leave these children on us. If he was a good father, don't know if he's a father, but from a male perspective, if you want to say something, if you want to encourage my child, if you want to talk to him from a man-to-man perspective, you could have done that, to show him life, help him to see life. Young people, they are confused when they're going through the teenage stage. They are confused. They don't even know who they are. They're trying to find their own identity. Allow him to go through what I'm doing. I just embrace him, just take him as he is. Because I said to myself, might be when he reach 18, 19, if he will switch again. Today we like something, tomorrow we don't like it. Even we in our adult stage, some days we get up, we purposely, we're going to do things because we have a passion for that. Another time we get up, we don't want to do it. We are human. Our perception toward stuff may change, the way we look at things, the way we view things. So come on, brothers. I'm speaking to my Jamaican brothers now. Yeah, I'm going to call out the culture. And it's not because I don't want you to feel bad, but what I'm saying, how the individual, approach me, how the person talk to me that day. And the gentleman that was with me is a older person than him. And he was saying, come on, do you really have respect for your mother? So what I said to myself, no, I will deal with you, brother. Yeah. And it's not because I'm rough. I'm not rough, but I'll just say to you, don't bring your abuse to me. Don't do it. I pass that. I don't embrace it. I don't date men who are abusive. I don't do it. And I don't embrace men who are not of my faith. And when I say of my faith, walking, living it, talking it, yeah, and practicing it. We are not perfect. I am not perfect. Yeah. And I'm not saying that I'm looking for a perfect Christian guy. I choose to remain single for now. Yeah, because I vet people. People don't just come to me because they're nice. Yeah, I don't do niceness again because today we're nice, tomorrow we are not nice. Yeah, we are fragile people. We change. The same nice person you see today, you don't, you get up tomorrow morning, you're in a different mood. That's why the word of God. So we should submit ourselves daily to God, because honestly, I just want to say, in handing this life, that come on, we're living into a world or such a time like this where people are intolerant with each other. Yeah, but be a little bit more graceful. Talking to myself too, let us all be a little bit more graceful. And as I said, I had to take this further to deal with it, because when the person said, we get rid of people like that, that is where I said, no, I'm not going to keep it. So I'm not saying because the person, say what they say, I couldn't forgive and move on. Yes, I am a forgiving person, because the Bible said to be merciful that I may obtain mercy, and I want to be merciful. But when you're going to threaten my life or threaten my child life, because even though, you choose the way you want to go, I still have to love him. Yeah. I'm doing something out there. So if I don't like these people, why would I be out there then? I'm out there for anyone who need my help and support. Whether you're from the LGBT, you're straight, you're heterosexual. I don't business what gender you are. And you need help, I am going to help you. I am going to protect you too. So what I'm just saying, people of different, that sort of background, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, because there are people out there, there are evil people out there. Yeah. And I will just say this and leave it at that. And I just hope that, men, whoever you are, wherever you are, whether you're from my my ethnicity, you're my countryman, you're my countrywoman, keep your opinion to yourself. Yeah, we are living in a society that we have to embrace these people. Yeah, if you don't like it, don't let nobody else know. Keep it to yourself. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to visit my website, nichecreation.co.uk. Thank you very much for listening. Catch you soon. Bye bye.